Hi you guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are doing a testing some new, some not so new drugstore products. Yeah, these are all drugstore products here. I was like, I'm gonna do a double take. These are recent products I just did in my Ulta haul, so these are going to be products that I hauled in there, and we're going to be trying them out today, seeing if they're any good. So, yeah, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and we'll get into this. I'm realizing I forgot to turn on my little lamp behind me. So what I'm going to start with is primer. I did not show a couple of these items because I got a few things at Walmart when I was in there. And I picked up the new e.l.f. Cookies and Dream primer. So I'm actually very excited about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to zoom you guys in a little bit. Okay, that's good. So the inside is like a beigey color. Yeah, and I heard that this smelled just like cookies and like milk and cookies. It's not a strong scent, like by no means. It's not like strong at all. See, it feels like they're normal like cookies, or it feels like a normal primer. Like their other putty primers, it feels just like their other normal putty primers. I'm realizing I forgot to pull my bangs back. Okay, and then I want to just jump right into foundation, I guess. And I wanted to use this LA Girl mixing thing that I did haul. And I'm going to use it with my Rare Beauty foundation that I have not been able to try. So I dug it out, and the shade I have in it is 220C. So like here's the shade. On camera it looks like it would kind of like suit me. I did give it a good shaking because it's like has a little thing in there to like shake it up. I did shake it a few minutes ago. So I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just going to put some of this on the back of my hand. And then, so like I have some on my hand, and I'm just going to put in like, I don't know, I guess like a pump. I'm just going to like mix this together with my fingers. Yeah, and that did lighten it quite a bit. So I'm going to put a little bit on my hand and then like show you. So like here's the original swatch, and then here's what I mixed. You can tell quite a bit of a difference in the shades. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this now, what I have on the back of my hand. I don't even remember like the claims on this like Rare Beauty foundation, like if it's supposed to be like a light coverage, a medium coverage. Like I don't even remember, because I know that this like got released like I think it was like last year, and I had never used it. Like it's just been sitting. I do like how it's like a thinner formula. It's not like thick and it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Let's see, does the box say? A foundation elixir that feels barely there while building coverage and boosting your natural glow. So I feel like it's a medium coverage. I'm going to go ahead and put some more on the back of my hand and add in another pump of this, and then the second I feel like this was a little bit lighter, which is fine. Okay, I do feel like it didn't change the texture of the foundation or anything. I feel like it just feels really good on the skin. Okay, I'm then going to go in with some concealer real quick, and I'm going to be using my Undone Beauty. I actually talked about this in my Ulta haul. I was talking about how I really have been enjoying this and I couldn't find it, and I finally found it. So it's just like a potted concealer, and I've been using the middle part of it. And so I just have been putting this under my eyes with just my finger, since I have to dip my finger into the product. And I feel like this type of a concealer, when you're just dipping your finger into this, you use way less than a normal concealer. Number one, putting it on with your finger, it's not being absorbed with the beauty blender, which is kind of cool. Okay, concealer's on. I don't have a new powder or nothing, or a new, oh, I do have the Bread and Butter bronzer, so I'm going to go ahead and powder real quick and do my brows, and then I'll be back. Okay, we are back. I got my brows on and I powdered my face. So we're going to go in now with the new Physicians Formula Bread and Butter bronzer. This is in the Baked shade. I know that the other shade they offer is Toasty, which I think is supposed to be the darker one. For some reason I feel like this one looks dark to me. It smells good. It doesn't smell like fresh bread or anything. I think it smells more like just a traditional Physician Formula smell. But I have my big bronzer brush here, and I'm just gonna kind of lightly tap in. It does have a lot of kick up like normal Physician Formula bronzers do. My Mickey mirror is way too big. It's way too big to use on camera. I'm just gonna have to keep it down. Okay, that's not looking bad at all. I think that's actually really nice. Alright, I think that looks good. Then I want to go in with the Undone Beauty. This is the Sunset Bronzer and Glowing. So I'm going to use the top two shades as a blush, because I feel like it looks like a blush to me and not a bronzer by no means. So I'm just kind of tapping my brush into the top two shades. And I'm just going to work that in. That's really pretty. I can see why they kind of were marketing this as a bronzer, because the blush is giving more of a, it reminds me of the Bare Minerals bronzers, that they released the last summer, and I got one, and then they discontinued the line, and everyone that I watched YouTube wise was like, why did they discontinue that? It's so good. And then I'm just putting a little bit on my nose. And then some on my chin. Yeah, this is really pretty. It does give your cheeks more of a bronzier pink look, and I think that's why it's, you know, marketed the way it's marketed. And then I'm just going to dip my finger and apply this as a highlighter just onto my cheekbones. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay. Alright, and moving on into, I guess, eyes now, because everything else is done. I really want to use this Morphe X Nyan eyeshadow palette. I know I showed this in my last video, but here's what it looks like on the inside. It's so beautiful. And with this like bronzy kind of blush moment we got going on, I feel like I want to use the like oranges in this palette just because I feel like that would go really well with like, so I just kind of want to, I'm just going to like focus on this side over here. I feel like that would just look so good with what we got going on here. I need to wash some of my eye brushes so bad. Okay, let's see. I think I want to go in, I think I'm going to go in with this orange shade right here. It's actually called M and Jen. It's a weird name, but I'm sure all these names have meanings. So I'm just taking that on a fluffy, like, this is the Luxie 209 large shader brush. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease. Oh, we should zoom in a little bit closer. I'm just going to work this like kind of blown out onto my crease and then like up high on my brow bone. Just to really give it a blown out look, and that's why I was kind of wanting to use a bigger like eyeshadow brush. I scooted the camera closer because I couldn't zoom in any closer. I felt like you guys weren't able to see what I was doing here. I know there's a YouTuber I watch and she gets the camera literally like right up in her face so that way, you know, you can literally see exactly what she's doing, and I'm like, man, I'm all about those details. Okay, this shade is stunning. I love how it's just nice and pigmented. I love it. Okay, and then there's a deeper orange right here. I'm going to then take that one. I'm gonna take it more on a denser, like defined brush. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Cream Crease brush. I literally have 3 of these because I love them so much. I feel like I need like 3 more of them because I use them almost every time I do my makeup. So I'm just going to then target this into the crease area. And I'm not going to try to like blend it too much. I'm just trying to like lay the shade down. Okay, this is really turning out pretty. Okay, and then I think I'm going to take the brown shade right here and use the same crease brush. And I'm just going to work that into the, like, outer corner. Okay, I'm also going to take the brown and drag it onto my lower lash line. So here's what the eyes are looking like. I feel like they're looking so good. And then I'm going to take this shade right here, which is like a light orange shimmer shade in the palette. And I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to place that on my like inner corner of the eye. Okay, so that is it on the eyeshadow palette. I feel like the eyes turn out really good. I'm going to put on a little bit of mascara. I'm just using my e.l.f. Big Mood mascara. Okay, so mascara is done. So I'm going to go in with, so I got these two new NYX lip liners. So I'm going to use one of them if I can get it open. This one is in the shade Global Citizen. It's kind of like a nice nudie brown. Okay, so there's the lip liner on. I think it's really pretty. So I grabbed this orange lipstick from the Sephora Stories. This is in Hot in Havana. I just feel like this would go really good. And we could do a nice little monochromatic. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The word I was trying to think of is ombre. Doing a nice little ombre lip. So the orange in the middle and the NYX lip liner on the outside. I feel like it turned out really good. I think it pulled the eyes together with the lips. I'm just really loving this look. I just feel like it's like, it looks fallish. Like this looks like but it's bright enough that it leans summer. You know, like the bright orange, I feel like it's leaning more summer than fall. I think the dark lip liner is what's making me feel fall. But I like it. It's different. It's not something I normally do. This isn't a lip color I normally wear. I'm more normally into like lighter nudes and stuff. But you know, like I said, I want to dip my toes into the water and doing something different. So, I hope you guys enjoy this video from me. I'm sorry this is a little bit long, but I hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit my thumbs up and like before you leave. And don't forget, you're absolutely stunning. Bye, y'all. Thanks for watching.